Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device. This will be a 5-minute vote.
On this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted.
Pursuant to Clause 8 of Rule 20, the unfinished business is the question on the motion to reconsider the vote on the question of adoption of H.Res. 863, on which the yeas and nays were ordered. The clerk will redesignate the motion.
Motion to reconsider the vote on adoption of House Resolution 863, offered by Mr. Moore of Utah.
The question is on the motion. Members will record their votes by electronic device. This is a 5-minute vote. On this vote, the yeas are 216, the nays are 211. The motion is adopted. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes. For what purpose does the gentleman from Utah seek recognition? The yeas and nays are requested. Those favoring a vote by the yeas and nays will rise. A sufficient number having risen, the yeas and nays are ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device. This will be a 5-minute vote.
On this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted. Pursuant to Section 2A of House Resolution 996, House Resolution 995 is hereby adopted.
The allegations are baseless, and I'm focused on the work, which was what brings me to Las Vegas today.
Republicans have indicated they may hold another vote, and they might have the numbers at that point to impeach you. If that happened, would you consider stepping aside?
No, I would not.
I want to address today's reporting relating to a border wall and be absolutely clear. There is no new administration policy with respect to the border wall. We are working with other countries throughout Latin America, including Panama, to address the movement of people throughout the hemisphere. We continue to develop lawful pathways, deliver consequences for those who do not use them, address root causes, and attack the ruthless smuggling organizations that prey on the vulnerable.
I'm Rebecca Santana, Homeland Security reporter for the Associated Press. House Republicans have voted to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. House Republicans needed a simple majority for this second vote to succeed. A previous attempt to impeach the secretary last week failed after all Democrats and a handful of Republicans voted against it. So what does this mean? The House has approved articles of impeachment against Mayorkas, but it's not the same thing as removal from office.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give before the Committee on Homeland Security of the United States House of Representatives will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
And when we are not able to inspect and enforce those standards, we see facilities not employing them and creating a significant vulnerability.
Impeachment is a tool that Congress can use to try to get rid of officials, but it is rare for it to be used for a cabinet secretary. The last time it happened was in 1876.
Mr. Garbarino. Aye. Mr. Garbarino votes aye. Ms. Green.
Aye.
Ms. Green votes aye.
In this case, Republicans in the House say that Mayorkas has refused to comply with immigration laws, and that is what is leading to the surge of migrants at the southern border. Mayorkas says that these charges are baseless, and Democrats and legal experts have said that this is essentially a policy dispute between Democrats and Republicans, and that impeachment is not justified in this type of a situation.
Remember that you can't have an economy that works for working families.
We need the funding that we are requesting immediately, that we are requesting in the supplemental. We have advocated from day one for immigration reform. It is unanimous that our broken immigration system is in dire need of reform.
Now the issue goes to the Senate. The Senate can either hold a trial on the articles of impeachment, or they can decide to send the issue to a committee for its own investigation. That would mean that there wouldn't be any decision immediately. Now, either way, there is unlikely to be a conviction in the Senate. A conviction requires a 2/3 majority of all senators. And that would mean that all Republican senators, as well as some Democratic senators, would have to vote to convict the secretary. And some Republican senators have been cool to the idea of impeachment.
The work of these agents and the indictments unsealed today speak to two fundamental truths. First, there is no higher responsibility of government than to safeguard its people and their basic human rights.
So Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas will likely stay in his job. But in an election year, Republicans are able to focus attention on issues they know are important to voters: immigration and border policy.
Since President Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas assumed office, there have been more than 7 million encounters with illegal aliens just at our southern border alone.